Lance Smale. We've got a veteran lineup ready to go. As the board is sideways, it'll drop any minute. $1,500 for the whole shot winner. Oh, look at the charge. Who can it be? Michael Craig, number 13 to the inside. Emig crosses the line first, but Michael Craig gets the lead. So Emig will get the whole shot money. Michael Craig. Here comes Jeremy McGrath, just blazes by Emig. McGrath in second place.
Another super start for Craig. That's what he needed to get. And McGrath did a beautiful job to control the inside of that first corner. Not the greatest start. Very wise through there. And look at it. Got a great look at the lead right now.
Craig, McGrath, Henry, and Emig are battling it out for third. It is Jimmy Button in fourth, Ferry in fifth, Michael Brown in sixth.
If McGrath thinks he's going to win here tonight, he cannot wait. Craig can ride hard enough and keep McGrath back there. McGrath has got to attack, get around him any way he can right now, or it's going to be a long main event for him.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys something. Right there, great pass by McGrath. Sorry, it was a bad time to cut in. Saw McGrath riding aggressive. Now he's going to run.
Jeremy McGrath takes over the lead from Honda Troy's Michael Craig, I should say. So the Chaparral is out in front.
This is the McGrath of 1996. Get a decent start. If you can't get the whole shot, put yourself in position, attack right away. According to Skip Norfolk, run away and hide and let him race for second.
So concentrating on that very beginning portion of the race is starting to pay off for Jeremy McGrath.
Absolutely.
Michael Craig not letting him off the hook is only 1 second back. Emig in third.
But the thing that McGrath has right now is just enough of a lead so that he can afford to take whatever line he wants. He doesn't have to ride defensive into all the corners. That's going to help him pull away.
Taking a look at the Suzuki field summary, McGrath, Craig, Emig, Lusk, and Henry, with Ferry moving into sixth place. I'm impressed with Ferry as we take a look at Jeremy McGrath starting to stretch it out a bit. Look at here. Ezra Lusk is starting to put the challenge to Jeff Emig. Good block pass.
That was exactly what we saw in the practice session earlier. In the second practice, Emig only able to go for the double there. These guys got together, and I think they both felt like psychologically they won a battle. But
you know, Lusk having to make his move this early, though, because McGrath, the way he's pulling it out.
He knows he's got to get up there quick, or it's not going to happen.
There you see Mike Gosler, Lusk's mechanic, putting something down on the board right now. Let's check it out. 52, that's his lap time.
Yep, keep him focused on going fast. Lusk passed Emig in that corner where he made the pass in practice the same exact way. I thought, I don't know if that's too smart. You're tipping your hand right there. Emig can cover that later on tonight.
With 17 laps to go, let's go to Davey Coombs.
I'll tell you what, I was taking a look at the back of the pack and watch what was going to happen. And actually, Ryan Hughes fell, but guys, Suzuki's woes continue. Pichon and Albertine and Ward are all like 15th or worse. I don't know what's going on there in the yellow truck, but just a horrible start to the main event here in Tempe.
Jeremy McGrath is pulling out a lead right now.
It's got to help him relax just a little bit. And I'm not saying that Craig is not of the caliber to be of a threat. He's won before. He is going fast, won his heat race, but I don't think McGrath feels real threatened by Craig. So to have him back there sort of as a buffer right now.
McGrath 4.5 seconds in front of Craig. Lusk, Emig, and Huffman now going at it. Here's Emig, number 1, and Damon Huffman, his teammate, number 15, a winner in Atlanta last year.
Starting to climb that ladder a little bit. He's been riding fantastic. In fact, I was talking to Phil Lawrence a little bit, or Larry Ward, I should say. And Larry was just saying, think about Huffman. He's ridden fantastic so far. Still hasn't got a top 10 finish.
Just think of this, guys. If a teammate, Damon Huffman, gets in front of Emig, think of what that does to the points race. Not only does Jeremy McGrath possibly break the tie with a win here, but it would set Emig even further back. Craig still in second place, and Ezra Lusk has pulled up within about 5 bike lengths.
That's an interesting point, Art, the point situation. I think it's way too early in the season to see any kind of teamwork like that. McGrath just brilliant, getting into the corners, backing it in, accelerating out, hopping over everything. His timing looks great. Remember, he looked like this last year here, and then he made a bobble, went down, and cost him the win. So hopefully he can put that behind him and just focus, keep riding perfect laps.
The 50,225 fans are looking at a battle now for second place. Number 13 is Michael Craig Honda of Troy. Ezra Lusk, number 3 from Team Honda, is right behind him. This is the only battle right now.
It will be a battle, too. Lusk is not going to leave him alone. Craig is not easy to pass. McGrath attacked early, perhaps caught him a little bit off guard.
Ken Lusk, after becoming the 14th rider to win on 2 different brands after his win last week, hold this position and get in front of Michael Craig for a second place finish and possibly move up in the point standings. We'll find out after this message.
Now is the time to train for the career you've always wanted. Just ask
1,000 fans watching McGrath, Craig, Lusk, and Emig. And right there, Lusk makes the move on Michael Craig.
Same place he got passed by, or the same place he passed Emig. Great place to make the move after the whoops are so tired going to that corner. You tend to relax a little bit, and that's where he attacks.
But does he have the time to make up 5 seconds on a very, very tight Jeremy McGrath as we take another look?
Plenty of time left. Right there, you see nothing Craig could do there to retaliate. Just keep his balance because he knew that exiting that corner, Lusk would be in the way. Just take his time, right out there in third.
And here is our leader, Jeremy McGrath. Boy, that testing between races has really paid off for Jeremy, concentrating on the start.
One thing he's doing here that I really like, I'm seeing a little bit more and more of it in each round, is he's getting on the gas so early out of the corner. See how that, he backs that back in there, and there's not even any hesitation from being off the gas, off the brakes, and back to the throttle again.
As we look at the battle for fourth, Damon Huffman trying to pick up on Jeff Emig. Well, Jeremy McGrath has said that he's always been happy with the power in the chassis. It's just a little tweaking on the suspension that needed to be done.
Yeah, it seems like he's got that old rhythm back, that snap or whatever you want to call it, the ability to just hit the smallest bump and get up over anything. He's riding with a lot more confidence than he has, I dare say, in the last 12 months.
I need to get some of that music. Whatever he's listening to, I want to hear some of that. Even
well, you had some memorable moments here in Phoenix.
Oh, God. We have to bring that up. I only rode here once, and it wasn't a good night. I think I irritated a few people on the way back to the hotel, too, in my rental-car. It was not a good scene.
Well, unfortunately, it was a turning point for the season, really.
Yeah, it was. This place has done that for a lot of people's career. For Emig last year, and it might be the same for Jeremy tonight.
Here was last year's winner here in Phoenix, Arizona, near Tempe, I should say. Let's go down to Marty.
Yeah, we're down here watching Randy Lawrence right on here sprint and breathe, and his man is going to be coming around right by. As soon as he goes by, we'll get a chance to look at him, pointing to his head saying, think now, buddy, think. Randy, let me ask you something. The guys were talking about, we talked with Jeremy, and he said he was listening to some music before the start of the race, and Bailey wants to know what the tune was because it's really got him in rhythm.
I don't know exactly what it was. He really likes rap music like Puff Daddy and the Notorious Big, so I'm sure it was one of them.
Okay, you want to hum a few bars for me?
No, not me.
Can you understand why this guy's got a smile on his face? His rider's well out in front.
Now he's riding fantastic, too.
Jeff Emig still holding off his teammate Damon Huffman as McGrath just continues to pull a lead. Will we have 3 different winners in the first 3 races of the season, very similar to last year? 10 laps to go, so we're at the halfway point, David.
Yeah, right now we get a look at Jeff Emig and Damon Huffman riding together. Now, the thing I see happening here is they're going to push themselves up to Mike Craig because I don't know what Mike Craig's shape is like or whatever, but in the past he seems to have a lapse of concentration toward the end, so maybe if these 2 Kawasaki's start working together, they could reel in some points there by picking up Craig.
And with 10 laps to go, which is an eternity on a supercross track, Ezra Lusk is shaving out some time Jeremy McGrath's lead. It's not over. McGrath is going to have to ride flawless from here on out, and he's going to have to get the lucky breaks to all the lappers because Lusk is gaining fast.
About a 5-second lead on Lusk right now as we take a look at the battle in back of them. McGrath, Lusk, Craig, Emig, Huffman, Henry, and LaRocco and Wyndham is now the official order.
Emig over the triple, Huffman right there. It's on a track where you've got